figured we better come see this before they decide to sandblast it. But this is the one where it has Robert E. Lee carved on the face of the mountain. Note to self, don't go to the walk-up trail unless you want to go to the top.
You gotta be half billy goat too.
It is straight up. It is not handicapped approved. No. Well, it's a truck stop night. Alright, so we made a quick side trip. We are in Tupelo, Mississippi. And this little house you see behind us is where Elvis Presley was born. Just northeast of Atlanta. Left Savannah this morning. Took about what, maybe 4.5 hours?
Yeah.
Not that kind of stone. Wrong stone.
Oh.
So we figured we better come see this before they decide to sandblast it. But this is the one where it has Robert E. Lee carved on the face of the mountain. So let's go walk up and check it out, shall we?
Sure. Why not?
Ended up being
Might as well. We're here.
Right?
Yeah.
We're just passing through.
Might as well go see it. Why not? I mean, we're right here. We came in the park anyway, so we might as well go see it.
May as well go see it.
Might as well go see it.
Yeah.
We'll go see it.
We'll go see it. Want to go see it?
No.
Let's go see it.
Okay.
All right, Stone Mountain, take 2. So, if you guys ever come here and you see something that says walk-up trail, what that is that's the trail. It's about a mile long that takes you all the way to the top of the mountain, and there's a big vantage point you can look out. Now, if you don't want to hike the mile each way to the top of the mountain, under normal circumstances, there's a sky ride that'll take you there. That's closed today because of the virus. Garbage. So, we came out, we drove around, we found a different parking space, and now we're going to go out to the laser lawn and the vantage point so we can actually see the carving, which is what we came here to see in the first place. So, note to self, don't go to the walk-up trail unless you want to go to the top.
You gotta be half billy goat too.
It is straight up. It is not handicapped approved.
No.
Alright, there it is behind us. Let's see if we can zoom. Right there. I'll zoom you guys in on it after we get the camera off of our ugly mugs. But there it is. But there it is right behind us. And they've got this beautiful grassy area where you can sit and have a picnic or whatever. It's really nice. And I guess they do laser shows and stuff. And now there's a helicopter flying over. And under normal circumstances, you get down here close to the mountain and they have snack stands and things like that. And there's a scenic train that goes all around here. I mean, really, you could probably spend a couple of days here under normal circumstances and enjoy it.
Of course, my typical complaining. Everything's closed, but man, they like to take that $20 from me at the gate.
Right, yeah, it's $20 to get in.
That didn't shut down.
That's per car. $20 per car, but that's the only fee you pay unless you want to like do the train ride or the tram to the top or something.
The only good thing about this is, you know, you don't have to go to the gift shops or anything like that.
Yeah, with everything closed, you can't spend your money.
Yeah, just show up here, take a picture, and go home.
And the lots are plenty big, so we've got the whole rig, you know, we've got truck, trailer, everything with us, and the lots have been plenty big for us to park in. But then again, it's not that crowded right now either. So.
Not at all.
So let's give you a close-up look at this thing. So some interesting facts we found out about this. It was one of the daughters of the Confederate Revolution who originally came up with this idea of carving something in the mountain. And they hired Gutzon Borglund, the carver from Mount Rushmore. And he came down and met with people, and he came up with this grand plan. I guess it covered the whole mountain. It had cavalry troops and all kinds of stuff. And he came up with models of what he wanted to carve into the mountain. And I guess they ended up having a big fight over finances, and the group ended up firing him. And then he destroyed all of his models. And then I guess he said they were his property, and the group that wanted it built said no, they belonged to them because they had hired him, and they ended up issuing a warrant for Borglund's arrest. And then I guess he left the state and never came back. So a little bit of interesting history behind how this got built. The whole carved area itself is 3 acres, and it's the largest raised relief carving of its kind anywhere in the whole world. Interesting stuff.
And the rock is 5 miles around.
Yeah. And 1,600 feet to the top. They say if you go up to the top on a clear day, you can see for 60 miles in any direction, including downtown Atlanta. So that's kind of neat.
So,
too bad the sky ride's not open.
I gave all this to Google. So if you guys want to Google it, it came straight from me, right to Google.
Straight from the horse's mouth, right? Yeah, I guess we forgot to mention the figures on the mountain are Jefferson Davis, Robert E. Lee, and Stonewall Jackson. And their 3 favorite horses, I've got to cheat and look at my notes here, and their 3 favorite horses, Blackjack, Traveler, and Little Sorrel. And the memorial opened 100 years to the day after Abraham Lincoln's assassination. Interesting facts. Well, it's a truck stop night. We hit the road with kind of sort of a plan.
Yeah, but we had all intentions to stop.
Yeah, we've been in RV parks for a couple of months now, so we figured it's not going to kill us to truck stop at a couple of nights. So we're just kind of meandering our way west.
Especially if you're only going to be a one-night thing. A one-night stand? No.
Right?
A one-night thing. That still didn't come out right, did it?
Oh, one
if you're
night.
just going to be on the road for one night, pull into a truck stop.
Yeah. We can't see pulling into it and paying for an RV spot.
For just one night.
Right, pulling in at 6, 7 o'clock at night and then leaving again first thing the next morning. That's just ridiculous. So
That's what I was getting at. Not just a one-nighter.
Right? Oh, so yeah, we found a Flying J. There's 5 big truck stops right here in this area, so found a good spot to pull in for the night, and then we're gonna get back on the road heading towards Tupelo, Mississippi today, and who knows where we'll stop tonight. We have no idea.
Me neither. I don't know either. I just drive, remember?
we just drive until he decides he doesn't want to drive anymore, and then we find a place to park it. So we will see y'all on the road.
Goodbye.
So we made a quick side trip. We are in Tupelo, Mississippi.
Tupelo.
And this little house you see behind us is where Elvis Presley was born. And it is, our trailer's probably bigger than this house, truthfully.
Yeah, but that was probably a mansion back then.
Right, yeah. And so they have these granite plaques in a circle all the way around the house, and there's one for each year of his life from the year he was born until he died. And looking at him, the one where he was born, we just learned that he had a twin that was stillborn.
I never knew that.
No idea.
Jesse Garson. G-A-R? No. Garon. G-A-R-O-N, not S. Where'd I get the S? Jesse Garon.
Yeah, so learn something new every day.
Yeah.
They've made a whole, and this place is probably acres. It's, of course, like everything else, closed right now because of
Kung flu.
virus. But still a neat little stop off. And I will never forget the day Elvis died. Why? It was my 8th birthday. We're having a big slumber party, and we were supposed to sleep in a tent in the backyard. And the first thing that happened was a Category 1 hurricane blew into San Diego, and that moved the whole sleepover slumber party indoors. And then it turned out Elvis died that day, so we all stayed up all night watching Elvis movies. So I'll never forget that. Anyways, neat little stop here.
Now we're gonna get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Because I'm hungry.
So behind me here, this is the childhood church that Elvis Presley attended, and I guess it used to be about a block away, and they wanted to make room for a bigger church, so they moved the original structure over here on the same property now that his childhood home sits on, and it's part of the whole exhibit here.